Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Fjordur. I want to show you how to beat Steinbjörn and where it's located at. So here we are in Jotunheim, and we are at 75.6 latitude, 32.1 longitude. That's where we're located at to fight Steinbjörn. And that's the best way I can say it, because Bjorn is Bjorn, Steinbjörn. Anyway, this is supposed to give you the Steinbjörn Relic. It does not all the time. I don't know if it does at all. I know originally it was when they first released the map, but it ain't doing it now. Beat it multiple times and not getting it. So I'm going to show you guys how to cheat the Relic in at the end here, but we'll also do that as well. But what I'm going to show you guys is where it's at. So here we are in the little cave that you fight it in. I'm kind of walking in cautiously because this is the first time I did it. So I have fur armor on, ascended fur armor. I also took a free curry to kind of help me out with the cold. Jotunheim is very, very, very cold. So if you're going to come to Jotunheim, just keep that in mind. It's cold. An otter could help you, but ascended fur armor will. Fortitude. I have my fortitude up to like 20. So I can't take my wyvern in here, as you can see. I'm trying to get my lightning wyvern in. It won't fit. So I have a bunch of Rexes in. I'm using Dino Storage 2 mod, so I have a bunch of Rexes and Soul Balls, and we're going to go in here and we're going to beat this thing. And this is the Steinbjörn, and it also has, it spawns rumble bears around it. So I'd used the taxidermy tool after I killed it and took the dermis off of it, and it looks like a bear. So I think it's kind of funny. So I might have to get a picture of it later. I'll just put a bear as the image, because right now I can't really tell you. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. But I'm just throwing some Rexes in here just in case. Just want to play it safe when I come in here. I don't know what's going on. But you don't need to do this. All you need to do is go up to the little terminal there and access it. But I didn't know, because some of these others, like Bela has a bunch of bears inside the cave. You got to fight before you get to it. So I want to have some Rexes just in case. But let's just check it out and see what's going on. And you need 30 rune stones, which I have them on me. So we're going to go ahead and put 30 rune stones in there. I'm going to separate 30 and I drop them in there. And then we're going to fight Steinbjörn, or Steinbjörn, however you want to say it. So I know people always pick on how I say things, but who cares? I'm a Cajun. I say it how I think. Is it a wyvern or is it a wyvern? Who cares? It's a dragon. it's a wyvern or a wyvern. Anyway, Steinbjörn is one of the world bosses on Fjordur, and the guy who created Fjordur just made up the name. So by the way, if you think you know how to say Fjordur or however you say it, yeah, he don't even know how to say it because he made it up. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this terminal. I'm going to start with these 5 Rexes and a Uteranus and see what happens. And as you guys are going to see as I'm going through the fight, I have to throw them all out, because this guy's pretty darn tough. Now, Bela, the little B-boss, he's pretty simple. This Steinbjörn, this guy is tough, and he does all kind of weird attacks, and you guys will see it. So I put my bears on aggressive, or my Rexes on aggressive, and they can go fight that guy. It's kind of hard for me to get a good picture of it, but we'll see what happens. And I don't know if there's a limit to how many you can throw in here, so I brought 18 Rexes with me, and just in case. I didn't know what was going on, because I was going to use them. I'm doing like Steinbjörn, and then I'm going to the next one and fighting the, I did the Bela, then I fight the Broodmother, then I did Steinbjörn, then I went and fight the Megapiphagus, and that's why I have all the Rexes with me. But you can see they're not doing as much damage as I would like. The B they took down pretty quick. This one's taking a little bit of time. So I'm just going to keep throwing out Rexes and just let them go fight him. He's got some spinning rock thing around him, some icicle things he does. He's got a couple of weird attacks. So this guy's pretty tough. So just keep throwing out Rexes and adding more to the fight, and we'll see what happens here. So I'm just going to keep buffing him, giving him a little bit of help, but they are not doing too much damage with this guy. This guy is pretty tough. Let me throw out a couple more. Might as well. I got him. Might as well throw him out and let him go fight. Get in the fight. Get in there. Go get him. Oops. That's pretty funny. Anyway, you can just see. It's kind of hard to see because I don't want to get too close. I don't want to die. But he does that spinning whirly thing with the rocks, and then he does some spinning spiky icicle thing, and then he does these other icicle things. It's kind of weird. And I got a Rex over there not fighting, so who knows what's going on. But he's also throwing out rumble bears. As you can see, we're killing rumble bears at the same time we're fighting him. And there's no level. You can fight this guy as much as you want. I think there's an hour time limit on the Bela, and then the Steinbjörn, and then the other two, which I'll show you guys a video on later. But you're supposed to get a Steinbjörn Relic from this, but the way they are wording the wiki, I think they have it glitched out, or they're doing it either or. It's 30 element or the relic, and it's annoying that you get element and not the relic, because you need the relic. So I don't know why they did that and why you're not getting a relic every time, but you should get a relic. So as you see, we got him about a third of the way down, 2/3 to go. This is not a quick fight. I could have skipped forward here, but I didn't want to do that. I want you guys to see the whole fight. This thing took longer than it took for me to kill the brood mother of the Megapithecus. This thing took forever. A 10-minute fight, guys. This was crazy. So there we're getting close to halfway. But this guy is pretty tough. He's not unbeatable. He's just pretty tough. And if you're wondering how I have so many Rexes so quick, this is on my cluster server. So got these bred and raised up on Crystal Isles, and then when we clustered this one in, I just moved them all over. So same other players do the same thing. We just kind of move back and forth between the maps and beat the bosses, and that's cool. But Fjordur is going to be our main map on my cluster, and that's what we're planning on doing. And get my taxidermy tool ready. And then my other server, we just kind of rotate other maps, and that way we can get the levels, like do the island, and you can get more levels. It's kind of cool. But Steinbjörn is putting up a good fight. There's the icicle thing I was talking about. See that spinning around his head? Kind of weird looking. That's alright. We'll get them. We'll get them. They just keep chomping on them. I haven't lost a single Rex yet, and they have hardly lost any health, by the way. So after I pick them all up, you'll see that there's not much help taken from them. They do pretty good. This guy just takes a while. Because Steinbjörn is tough. More rumble bears down. There's more rocks. There's more icicles flinging around. So weird. My Uteranus don't have the kind of health that the Rexes do. That's why I'm kind of keeping the Uteranus back a little bit. And it keeps me safe too. This is all solo, so I'm not using anybody else to help me. Just my Rex army. 18 Rexes. Same I used the boss fight for. 18 Rexes, 1 Uteranus, and 1 Daedon. Daedon's kind of pointless though. Unless you got somebody riding. Come on, we almost got him. We are close, close, close. I have to do this one. I've done it a few times now. I'll do it a couple more times. Just keep seeing if I keep getting the element. Like I've done Bela so many times now. It's just element every time. I still have never gotten a Bela relic from it. Day 1, day 2, we get Bela relics. Other players, not me. They're getting element now too. I think it's just glitched. Alright, so we're about done there, guys. Like I said, I left the whole fight in here so you guys could see it. And see how long it takes. These are pretty high level Rexes, pretty high health, pretty high melee. So, or melee, whatever you want to call it. There's the rocks and the icicles again. And it's about gone. There we go. We've beaten Steinbjörn. I'm going to go in here with a taxidermy tool and taxidermy it. But you can see it looks really cool looking. So I'm like, I want to put that in the taxidermy stand. But that dermis, I'm telling you, it comes out as a rumble bear. It don't look like a regular old bear. Even though it says I got Steinbjörn. So now I'm looking at the Rexes to see what I got. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these guys up. As you see, not much health gone. So we're going to pick them up as we go. Make sure I find what I'm looking for. And I'm just going to show you guys this part so you can see what I got. And a little nothing there. go ahead and hit that one. Let's see what's in this one. Nope, not that one. Alright, let's check this one out. And not in that one. I'm looking for the Steinbjörn Relic. That's what we need. We need the Steinbjörn Relic. There we go. So here we go. We got 30 element and not the Steinbjörn Relic. So here's what you're supposed to get is the Steinbjörn Relic. So as you can see, I don't have it. So let me show you guys how the cheat. Here is the cheat code to give it to yourself. And here is how you open up the cheat menu for the PlayStation and the Xbox and the PC. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.